Alrighty now, so here we go. This last type of rational equation word problems that we're going to be dealing with today are work problems. Work problems are probably some of the most difficult types of rational equation word problems that you can deal with, but the trick is how you think about it. So what you want to consider is the fact that whoever's doing this, they're going to do one thing. They're going to have one job and they're going to complete one job. And when they give you that beginning information and tells you how long, anytime you read a work problem, it's going to tell you how long it takes each person to do it by themselves. By themselves. It takes them to do the whole project. It takes them a certain amount of hours. So what you want to do is think of that in terms of, well, what fraction of it do they get done in 1 hour? So you want to take that and consider how much they're going to get done in 1 hour and look at that for the whole project. So what we're going to deal with here is when we read this room, we've got two people. It says Sally can paint a room in 6 hours. Sally is a girl, I'm guessing. It takes her 6 hours to paint the room, so good for Sally. Well, it takes Steve 4 hours to paint the room. Go Steve, you manly man, you. Now there's a couple of things that could be happening here. Maybe Steve's a little faster because he's a guy. Maybe Steve's a little messier because he's a guy. Maybe Sally's a little slower because she's a girl. Maybe Sally works a little neater because she's a girl. Doesn't matter. But the important part is they're painting the same room. So our times are consistent. So it's not like he's painting a larger room than she is or a smaller room than she is. They're painting the same room. So the question we want to know is how long would it take them to paint the room if they worked together? And what we're thinking of when we talk about if they worked together is if they actually worked. If they actually worked. If they didn't sit there and say, hey, Sally, how you doing? How was school today? How was school? Well, let's look at our Snapchats. Well, let's look at Instagram. Let's watch a Netflix video. If they actually went in the room and did the work, how long would it take them to get it done? So we've got two people in our story. We've got Sally. And what we know about Sally is it's going to take Sally 6 hours to paint the whole room. True? We also got Steve. Steve is going to take 4 hours to paint the whole room. So what we want to think of is, well, let's think about it. Sally takes 6 hours to paint the room. So in 1 hour, Sally will have 1/6 of the room done. In 1 hour, Steve will have 1/4 of the room done. Yes? Okay. So we've got Sally's in an hour and Steve's in an hour. But do we know how long they're working together? No. So we don't know that time, but we do know that they're going to complete one job. They're going to paint one room. So Sally's going to do 1/6 of the work, Steve's going to do 1/4 of the work, and they're going to work together. So now we have our equation, which is x divided by 6 plus x divided by 4 equals 1 job. Find your common denominator. Common denominator is 24. Multiply everything by 24. So we have 4x plus 6x equals 24. Combine like terms. 10x equals 24. Which means that x is 2.4 hours. And that's how long it would take them if they worked together. I guess it would have been nice if you'd have been able to see that. So we did 24 times x divided by 6 gave us 4. 24 times x divided by 4 gave us 6. 24 times 1 is 24. Combine like terms gave us the 10. And then divided both sides by 10 to get 2.4. So if instead of taking 6 hours for Sally and 4 hours for Steve, they could get the job done in 2.4 hours, and then they could spend the rest of their evening watching Netflix, Insta videos, YouTube, or your favorite channel, EHS Mrs. Finney. So, have a great night. Bye-bye now. Actually, I forgot to say that this should help you complete the work problems in your packet. So you want to complete those work problems with your partner, and then once you and your partner are done, you can check them with your teacher to see if you got the right answers. And then, of course, when you've got all of the packet done, then you can do the closure and turn that in. But I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye now.